And he said that's a bad shot.
Game this bubble.
That's a bad shot. I'm like, man, I don't know. That's a bad shot. On you. Taking it on you.
Can you guys explain to me what is a NBA superstar? I feel like we've been using this term kind of loosely lately, and seeing me and Damian Lillard spar with Skip Bayless on superstardom. I just wanted like clarification, so from this day forward we can know what a true NBA superstar is. Derek, you look eager to go. I hand the baton to you.
All right, now Cap. I break the NBA down like this. Okay, you got role players, you got veterans, you got like up and coming stars, you got all stars, and then you got superstars. And then you got like, people that's like the top notch of superstars. Like you can break superstars into tiers a little bit, but you know who the superstar. And a lot of times a franchise can get a superstar because of like marketing and branding. You got to promote somebody. You're not gonna have a team and just be like, yeah, we're the Suns, and we don't have anybody, but they got Devin Booker. So it's like that's different. But a team like the Hornets, for instance, who's their potential superstar? Who's the person that you think it could be? Devontae. So that's who you're gonna promote. But he's not even an all-star yet, but he's up and coming, and he can be that. Just like the Grizzlies last year, they was highlighting Jaren a lot. Then they start highlighting Ja more than him because Ja got picked earlier, and then Ja, turned it up when he got into the league. So for me, it's up and coming stars, and it's like stars meaning they could be all-star or superstar. Some people be superstar talent and don't even become all-stars yet because of how stacked the conference is, whatever. So if I had to give like a list of like 2 players per tier, superstars is like LeBron, KD, Curry, Giannis, Harden, them. The people that no matter what city they in, everybody coming in there to see them. Everybody come and see them regardless, whatever city they play in.
Russell Westbrook.
I can't, but you can't say that because like then Zion would have to be included because people
but that's why I said up and coming stars. You can be. Let me finish. Then you got all-stars like Chris Middleton. He's an all-star. All-stars don't necessarily always get the respect of a superstar. Some get treated like role players, but you're an all-star though, so you made it. And that's that's not an accomplishment you could just kind of like downplay. Well, he was an all-star, but he didn't deserve it. It's like, that is whack. But at the same time, Bradley Beal is a superstar, but he was not an all-star last year. But Chris Middleton was an all-star, but he's not a superstar. You know what I'm saying? You catch me?
So, okay.
Can be an all-star, but an all-star cannot always be a superstar.
Does somebody else want to go?
Draymond Green, all-star.
Yes,
not a superstar.
I do.
Jalen, you can go before I ask my question.
So here's what a superstar is. There's only a few of them in the league. You can drop them on a lottery team, and they automatically become a contender.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's what a superstar is. Now
you contender, right?
Yes.
Not playoff. Okay, got you.
Yes.
I was asking if an NBA champion contender, not a playoff contender.
With that being said, you do have young stars, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys that I think can lead a team to the playoffs, and I would categorize them as all-stars. There's only like really like 3 or 4 players in the league that can really lead you to a championship, like legitimate. Like if you're a lottery team and they just go there, you automatically in the hunt for a championship. It's LeBron, of course, KD, and really, bro,
it's 2 more.
Kawhi.
I think that's not, but a superstar.
Kawhi and Giannis, no. James Harden, no.
No.
Those are superstars.
They're superstars, though. That's
you
why
calling James Harden all-star?
That's what trumps your argument. I'm saying those are superstars.
What I'm saying is, if you put James right, think about it like
James
this.
Harden's a superstar.
If you put, what I'm saying is, he's a star. Like, okay, I think this goes into the tiers of superstars.
Right.
Yeah.
There are different tiers of superstars. And if you drop James Harden on the team, yes, they would be a playoff. They would be a playoff team.
Top tier.
I think you're right there. I think it should be like a mega star. Like mega stars, they go to a team and they're literally going to be a championship contender. But James Harden, he's just a playoff contender type of person. I don't see James Harden going to a lottery team and then they go to the finals.
I disagree.
No.
What
No.
LeBron does when LeBron goes to
Harden
the
needs a
Lakers,
good situation.
or when a superstar goes to a team, they just don't go to the lottery team and then they magically become nice. They go and then the lottery team gets pieces and they attract pieces to them. James Harden would attract pieces just like he's attracted pieces to Houston.
I'm saying Jalen said James Harden needs. You said he needs a good situation. But he made the good situation.
You're crazy. He just made
they
what
need.
it is.
Yeah.
He made it is what
there's
it is.
There's only a few players who really don't need a good situation to get you over the top.
What are you talking about? He turned the situation good.
The thing is, people control their own narrative in today's NBA, so nobody's picking a bad situation for themselves, period.
I'm saying for me.
Kawhi got traded to the Raptors, and that ended up working out. But then he picked a team that he knew and said, if y'all get PG, I'll come. So it's not nobody.
So Jalen, what are you saying about James Harden situation?
No, I'm saying he would need a good situation to be able to flourish how he would want to.
How doesn't
it's
he
not
have
like
a situation?
I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying that's what he would need. You can't place James Harden on the Hornets and be like, oh, they going to the finals right now. You can't do that.
It might in the East.
With their current roster, you can't say that.
Okay, but look,
Can't place. So you're saying you can just place LeBron back.
What Trey was saying though, like if James Harden was to go to the Hornets, I guarantee you somebody else would go to the Hornets.
That's
too.
he's not gonna go by himself because LeBron is not gonna go to the stock Hornets. Stop it.
I mean,
Jalen, the same.
Hold on, before the Lakers were what they were.
The Lakers just didn't go to the playoffs. We dropped LeBron on them last year, and they didn't go to the playoffs. So that argument is very invalid.
LeBron
and they still had a chance to make it.
Brown was hurt, like in the the tail end of the
season. He had 20-something more games. He could have got in.
Christmas game.
LeBron said, "I'm turning on playoff mode activated early," and they missed it.
He could have made it, bro. It's okay, bro.
20 games. He ain't never missed that many games before.
Okay.
He missed 20 games, and so how many did he play?
Bro, you act like they
do the math.
They played by a big margin. They were right there.
Oh, but what I'm saying is he came up short. You need a good.
Because he was hurt.
It's year 7. What was that? Year 16, Brian? Yeah, year 16, Brian. So like, you know what I'm saying? I give it to him being hurt.
He only played in 55 games last season.
Bro, Jalen, that's like losing your big toe or something, bro. Like that's like, bro, like you can't do nothing after that.
Bro, did he have a chance to make the playoffs after he came back?
If you're hurt for 20 games, that's losing your purse. Like that's losing everything.
And you talking about the greatest player of all time.
55 out of 82.
We talking about the greatest player of all time.
27 games, bro.
That's what I'm saying is, bro, if you lose LeBron, y'all gonna lose. Like obviously we see when LeBron's not on the court with the Lakers now, they get ran on. Like
that was the baby Lakers. That's what people forgetting.
Bro, answer me this question. How many games did Kawhi play last year?
I don't know.
Like 70.
That's a better team.
A lot better.
Lakers.
And it's the Eastern Conference.
And it's the Eastern Conference.
Lonzo, B.I., and Kuzma.
Kawhi played in 60 games last season.
60 games?
Played the same amount of games as LeBron. In the Eastern Conference Finals, we have a better team.
Dog, you gotta call a spade, bro. Like he came up short.
A better team
in the Western Conference.
Did he have a chance to make it? Yes or no?
Yes, it was like 9 or 10.
Okay.
Either way, you contradicted yourself, and now you're trying to flip it on LeBron for whatever reason. The point I'm trying to make.
I'm not flipping it on LeBron.
Is a superstar, regardless. That's what a superstar is.
Well, okay.
You said an all-star is like you said all-star or something, but I'm like an all-star would be a person that played in an all-star game, would it not be? They have
where do we factor winning championships in playoff games? When do we factor those in?
Into being a superstar?
Yeah.
That matters.
That matters, but
I don't know too many superstars that don't have playoff wins.
Yeah. But you need
except the Wizards, but I mean that's not Bradley Beal fault. John Wall ain't been there 2 years.
Wait, let me revise the question.
Hold on, bro. I'm saying you need it for me, since you were talking about wins and stuff, you at least need a conference final appearance.
Yeah, I was saying conference finals. Conference finals appearances and finals appearances. I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
AD is not even he's a
AD hasn't been to none of that. And he's a
going this year. AD is the outlier. He counts, but
you can't count outlier.
There's one outlier. There's more than one outlier. I don't know. I don't know.
The way he be bowing out, AD might not be. Hey,
Trae
hey,
Young is an emerging
he?
superstar on the bench.
Yes, he is.
Who?
AD can't lead your team to a conference
You
championship.
can't.
Not true.
He can't. Not by himself.
Bad GM. We had a bad
Nobody
GM.
can lead
And
anybody to
that Boogie team he was with, that Boogie AD team could have been good if we had a good coach and a good situation. But it wasn't because
I don't think they would have went to the conference championship, but they could have got out the first round.
I'm just saying, it's like every time we talk about it, you don't.
Oh, no, matter of fact, we did get out the first round, John. We lost to the
Warriors.
Every time we lose to the Warriors, bro. You can't really every 80 loss in the playoffs was to the Warriors. Every one.
Gotcha.
And then you said something about you need somebody, but nobody has ever been to the conference finals by themselves.
No, I'm saying, but you have
What? LeBron.
the best player.
One time, LeBron didn't win.
No, I'm saying I think a superstar should be like factored in, like you being the best player leading your team to that spot. I know that.
So many factors.
I know that today's NBA that people be switching teams and all that, but I do appreciate if even if you stay down or you go to a different team, or like, but even before you leave, you are able to lead your team to the to like a conference championship. That's like I recognize that as a superstar. Like Donovan Mitchell, I know he never made it to the conference finals, but semifinals he made it, and that's like he emerging.
Devin Booker better than Donovan.
Can I say it? Can I say something
real quick? Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead, Demar, real quick. Because mine's gonna be a little bit longer.
Okay. I just want to say, like, what's the most important thing in all sports? What's the most
Winning.
When has a rebound ever been more important than a win?
Oh, I'm like, where?
I'm asking. I'm just asking.
Chris Paul's got a rebound.
Has it ever?
Paul.
It's a yes or no question. Has a rebound ever been more important than a win?
As a
Chris
stat,
Paul's got a pretty big
Just
rebound.
can't do this because then people bring up the Bill Russells and like
No, but that's dominance. To be considered the best, you have to be dominant at some point. You have to put yourself above everybody else at some point. Dame's doing that now. That's why I feel like he's a superstar. If I look at KD, if I look at LeBron, there's some sort of dominance at some point where you were like, this might be the best player in the world. I don't know if I feel that way about AD. Harden, I feel that way about Harden. I felt that way.
Does he take 50 shots?
Huh?
No, stop. Come on.
Anybody, bro.
Stop.
Okay, he's talking about
Stop,
dominate.
Derek.
Have you not seen AD dominate the 48 20 games?
I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with what he said.
Harden, one of the best scorers I've
just
ever
takes a
seen.
lot of
That was
shots.
the mean Harden by trying to
Inefficient.
side with AD.
He's inefficient though. He is.
How? They say he has the
Okay.
most efficient numbers for playing ISO
Yeah, you tripping.
basketball.
Because Harden is
Yeah, bro.
efficient with it, man.
Yeah, bro. You're hating.
You're hating.
Free throw percentage is efficient. I'm saying,
No,
bro,
bro.
you shooting 30% or less from the field, but you got 100% free throws and you made 14 of them.
I got a question.
Nobody puts more of an impact on the game than James Harden right
I got
now.
a question.
Yo,
So,
shoot.
Since we know James Harden is a superstar, right? But we know that he don't show up in the playoffs sometimes.
I'm
So
saying,
how-
yeah,
That narrative is also
Wait,
not
what
true.
are you talking about? 30% about James Harden?
I don't feel that
Sometimes
way.
he does not show up in the
Playoff,
Shoot
playoff.
30% from the field and then
Not
shoot
really.
100% for the free throw line.
That
Big
narrative
games,
isn't
that is
true.
sometimes, bro.
that's what I was
I'm not
saying.
talking about
Jay.
on his season. I'm talking about in games.
That's what I was saying, Jace. How players like they don't we call them superstars, but like they don't show up in.
So is he tier 2?
Man, come on.
No,
Harden
bro.
has been to the finals. So
The only reason why they didn't go
Out
to
of
the
the
finals,
So
He
Harden
has 2
He's
MVPs.
tier 2.
How many does he have?
He's
What is the
tier 2.
40
CP3 got hurt,
He's tier 2.
bro.
Who got hurt?
So
All right.
who's tier
CP3
one,
got
LeBron?
hurt.
That's not tier 1.
Can I do my thing, bro?
Tier 1.
Oh yeah, let Derek go. We're gonna do our tier, then we'll move on.
So I'm gonna just look at it like this. So I'm gonna quickly, if you say Milwaukee Bucks, who's the superstar?
Giannis.
Okay, Raptors.
There's no superstar on that team.
That- But he's an all-star. No.
There's no
Siakam and
superstar.
Lowry are like,
Celtics.
There's no superstar on that team.
Thank you.
There's no superstar on that team.
There is no superstar on that
Miami
team.
There's growing superstars.
There is no superstar on that
There's no
team.
superstar. There's no.
This is
Oh no, he is no superstar.
Jimmy's
No.
not a
No.
superstar, Derek.
I can live with that. I'm just saying. I kind of think he has that impact. Pacers,
Nobody. There's nobody rest left in the East except for the injured Nets.
Sixers.
No.
Oh, Embiid. My bad.
Embiid.
My bad.
Ooh, I don't
All
know.
right, he said nobody else in the East.
Wait.
Next,
Whoa.
KD.
How is Jimmy not a superstar?
That's what I said.
He is, exactly. Hold on. Yeah.
He's a superstar.
Jimmy has never made it to the conference finals.
Joel didn't make it to the conference finals.
Jimmy Butler averages like 21 or 18 points a game, right?
Not all about scoring.
Bro.
I'm not saying
Joel
He
Embiid
just
was
said
the
you got to factor in winning, right?
You gotta dominate at something.
Never been
Jimmy
considered
dominates on defense.
one of the best in the league. Like right now, you say I'll take Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy's.
He's a
I
top 15
love
player.
Jimmy. I love Jimmy, bro, but
He was
he's not a
with the
superstar.
I think this year is Jimmy's year to prove that he is a superstar.
When he was with the Bulls, he was top.
He's a top
At one
tier
point, he
all
was like
star.
almost top 10 player in the NBA.
He's
Jimmy
a
is
top
like
tier
tier-
all star.
Oh, we're gonna do the tiers after. Okay, cool.
I was about to say,
Jimmy
so
has a Kyrie Irving situation.
Oh wait,
I don't think
you have Joel Embiid, who is less accomplished than Jimmy Butler.
Longer career.
Jimmy was carrying them last year,
Longer career.
low key.
But hasn't Joel Embiid been to the playoffs like every year except like 2-3 years?
Yeah, like
He had Jimmy last year.
He did have Jimmy.
Jimmy was keeping them afloat last year.
And if Embiid didn't go off, they
Jokic
lost.
hasn't
If
been
Embiid
to
went
the
off, they
finals,
won.
and he's a superstar.
How about
Jokic is
Trae Young's not a superstar?
Jokic is a superstar.
No, he's
Trae Young not a superstar?
God.
Jokic
Wait,
is
can I get to the West after the East?
Oh,
Is
Trae Young is not a superstar.
Nah,
Andre Drummond not a superstar.
No.
his numbers are ridiculous.
The best rebounder in the
He's
league.
a superstar.
he's not a superstar.
I say dominance, but he's the best rebound.
KD, Joel
rebound
Embiid, and
Bro,
Giannis.
Clay got a point, bro. He got a point.
So is Rudy Gobert a superstar?
Stars. There is stars.
So Gobert a superstar. He's been
Who
the
else is
player of the year
Gobert?
like the last
All
3
right,
years.
Lakers, who you think is superstar? AD, LeBron.
Yeah,
right?
next.
Clippers.
I
Clippers.
see what I said about AD.
He's a superstar.
You got to be generational talent, bro,
Jimmy
to be a
not.
superstar.
That's the issue.
You got to be generational talent to be a superstar, bro.
Who's
No,
that?
you do not.
Paul George finished in top 3 of MVP. Jimmy Butler have not. I would say Paul George is a superstar.
And Kawhi is a superstar.
I think Paul George is a superstar.
Okay, Nuggets. So Jokic is not a superstar to y'all.
He is not. Not to me. He's not.
I mean, if he's Jokic is
I can be the superstar, but Jokic is not.
Embiid's not a superstar.
I say Embiid is.
Jokic is better. He's the best center in the league. What are you talking about?
How? Because he's more all
He's an
around.
all-pro. What are you talking about? He's an all-pro. NBA first team all-pro. What are you talking
Last
about?
season, Embiid finished top 3 in Defense Player of the Year, if I'm not mistaken.
It doesn't matter.
When
Top
Embiid
two.
is
I'm talking
dominant,
about the first.
when Embiid is dominant, he has more of an impact on the game than Jokic does.
Jokic
Jokic has so much talent around him,
could-
and Jokic just appears in games.
Now you talk
I
about
think they're
Jokic's team is always better than Embiid's team. Number one.
Yeah, they're more talented.
Number two, Jokic is always putting his teammates in a better position. Look at the assist numbers. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He
Jokic
has more talent.
is a all-around player.
Okay,
He's a better all-around player. That doesn't mean Embiid is a lesser dominant center. Embiid can be the more dominant center. He can have that. Jokic is the better player. That's why the Nuggets are better.
Pat over both of them. You do both. You do a both of them.
Wait there before I let you go. 3 seconds left on the clock. Who gets the shot for the Nuggets?
Who gets the
Jamal
shot?
Murray.
Wait, 3 seconds on the shot. What?
Joel Embiid.
Wait, what did you say?
3 seconds on the clock. Denver down by 2.
Down by 2 or 3.
Stop
Jamal.
it. Stop it.
It's going to Jamal Murray.
It's either
Wait, you down by 2 or 3?
Down by 2.
They will
No.
give that ball to Nikola Jokic. Stop
Wait.
it.
Wait a minute.
they are getting
It's going to Jamal, bro.
Jokic a couple
100%.
Wait a minute.
We
Jamal
talking about
Murray is
Jokic
my more
has
reliable
buzzer
option.
beaters.
If you're going for
I literally watched this. They literally just did this like 2 games.
Jokic has buzzer beaters. Come on, don't play.
Like,
that.
exactly. Are you going for the win or you going for the tie?
What are you talking about? Going for the dub ski? This Jokic.
I'm not going with Joel Embiid.
Embiid
Go
is
for the
superstar.
dub?
Jokic is not. That's my final statement.
To go for the dub, you giving Joel Embiid the 3?
You're crazy.
Thunder is Chris Paul.
Nah.
Chris Paul is not a superstar.
No.
Best win.
Oh, you're crazy. Y'all are crazy.
Oh, man.
Y'all got
I don't agree with that one, bro.
Did he lose it? I'm asking. Did he lose it? Is
No.
it just
Nah.
he grew out of it? He outgrew it? Or I'm just
When he got injured against the Warriors when they won that game, 6th game or game 5, that's when he lost.
He's an injury-prone superstar.
That's
for
why
one
he.
season? Well, don't do injury.
No,
prone.
not more. It was more than one season.
He is.
It was
Even
more than one
before
season.
so even last year, Chris Paul was the reason they lost that series. He was almost.
He was.
He the reason they
Oh,
shot
God, he
29
was.
threes.
He was.
He was
He
almost
was.
terrible.
29 threes. He didn't even play in the game.
I got a
He didn't
question.
play.
I got a question.
Shoot, Jay, shoot.
Bro.
So when James Harden do the same thing,
that's what I'm saying. That's what Steve be talking about. Y'all don't.
Bro, James Harden averaged 34 last year
in the regular season.
Look at his playoff numbers.
No, I'm saying, but Chris Paul
he
was
literally
hurt.
averaged over
They lose.
Chris Paul get blamed for a game he didn't play in. And they shot 29 threes while they couldn't hit three. They kept
shooting. Yeah, that sucked. This was the win last year.
How does that Chris Paul out?
Bruiser, go to the playoff numbers in that series
I don't
and tell
care
me
about
what
the
James
numbers,
Harden
Jalen. I want a dub. I want a W, Jalen.
Okay, bro. If the entire team, so James Harden took 27 threes.
How do you blame somebody else for that?
Chris, he took most of them.
Okay.
I'm saying Chris didn't even play.
He didn't take most of them.
Bro, Chris got injured, so therefore they lost
because
Chris
in that game at all. And they shot those 22 threes while they had a chance to compete and kept shooting, yet he gets blamed for that.
What series y'all want his stats from?
Game 7.
Don't matter. He still lost.
I want Chris Paul.
It was game 6. No, that was game 6. Chris didn't play.
Game 6, Chris Paul shot. I mean, not Chris Paul. James Harden went 11 for 25, 6 for 15 from 3, and 7 for 12 from the free throw line.
15 threes, Jalen.
That was game 7?
They took 23?
Game 6 when Chris didn't play, and they was up, and they started just jacking. And
how many threes they took, Jalen? 23?
What, in game 6? I don't know.
How many threes they took, bro?
They took about 40 that game. They missed 22 straight. That's what I'm talking about. They kept missing.
But the Rockets always gonna shoot threes though. That's they.
They're gonna shoot threes. They running down.
That was a competitive game. After you miss 10 straight, it's kind of like, all right, bro, let's get inside.
And how was that Chris Paul's fault? If that's the game they played, they just missed the shots.
He didn't play.
He pulled his hamstring, bro.
He didn't play at all in that game, though.
Bro, him not being in the game due to
y'all talking
being
about
injured.
You talking about the year where the Rockets was up 3-2? That year? I give you the wrong stats. My bad.
That wasn't last year?
No, that was 2 years ago.
Okay, well, I don't even want to talk about it.
Harden went 12 for 29, 2 for 13 from 3, and 6 from 8 from the free throw line. He had 32
It's not
points,
the same.
6 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 1 block, 5 turnovers.
And they
He
lost.
He shot 41% from the field and 15% from 3.
15%? All right, yeah. Y'all
think
gotta get
about
off that.
superstar, that's fine, but I mean, he's still an all-star. But
y'all gotta get off that with CP.
You got love for him. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
I'm saying, but if you're a he
is not a superstar.
Point guard, and all of a sudden,
are just weird.
Just Chris Paul never led a team to.
I agree to disagree. I disagree.
Finals, you know, that's my argument. You know.
Okay.
It's so
Rockets,
crazy.
who the superstars?
James Harden and Russell Westbrook
and Harden. And I will say this: if y'all don't get
a team to the
so
conference,
Chris Paul is a superstar, but Russell Westbrook, what are you turning your head for?
Westbrook. I said Westbrook ain't never been to the conference finals by himself.
He's an MVP. That garners you a superstar. I'm sorry,
yes,
that garners you one.
It does.
Chris got okay. See, and MVP is also biased.
How?
Bruh,
It
you
is.
know the MVP
Sometimes.
Chris Paul missed?
Bruh.
Kobe missed the MVP for Steve Nash. The MVP is biased.
There was no denying the year that Russ won MVP.
But there's times where they mess over people for MVP. Last year, Harden had an argument for MVP.
He averaged a triple-double.
Three straight times.
So you telling me, Derek, the year that Chris Paul should have won MVP, he should have got it over Kobe?
Kobe didn't get it either.
I'm saying the year you're saying Chris Paul should have got it. It was the year Kobe won it. So Chris Paul should have got it.
Because they messed over him with Steve Nash. But yes, Chris Paul had a case for that too.
But should he got it over Kobe?
They gave it to Steve Nash because of how good his teams was, but that's stupid.
Right.
In my opinion.
People out for Steve Nash, but okay. Jazz, no superstar.
I mean, if we giving Jokic,
do not say Gobert. No.
If y'all say Jokic, then Gobert is a superstar. Don't care because he dominated last night. He dominated him.
Gobert.
2-time defensive player of the year.
Funny, bro. Y'all
Yes.
That's not
hilarious, bro.
The Jazz are just as good as the Nuggets have been in the playoffs.
And Gobert a superstar?
Yes.
Gobert can lead a team to the Western Conference Final?
Hey, next question, bro, because these niggas tripping.
I said Mavericks,
bro. Mavericks.
Luka is a superstar, yes.
Luka is a superstar. But Luka ain't been to the conference finals either.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert is not a superstar. I'm sorry.
Y'all say Trey can't be a superstar, but Luka can.
Well, we got.
Has
I
Trey
mean,
been
this
in
is
the playoffs
second year.
at all?
Yeah.
Trey Young, I'm sorry, Trey Young, bro. He's an up and coming superstar, but he's not a superstar.
Right.
Luka's a superstar, I guess.
Luka's a superstar now.
Yeah, he's a superstar.
Okay.
Only because he's been to the playoffs. He has had a better team.
I might like the Mavs over the Clippers. I might.
I love to see it, but it won't happen.
They don't play no defense.
I love to see it, but it won't happen.
They can't close games.
They can't close
feel that too.
And the Clippers beat them 2 times.
I could see a Luka buzzer beater over Paul George. I could see it now. I could.
Bro, if it was
Mavs play zero defense, bro.
What'd you say?
Grizzlies, no superstars.
Nope.
But I rank Jaren and Ja as up and coming stars. I said they up and coming. You don't know what they're gonna be. They could be all star.
Yeah.
Portland.
I think Ja Morant gonna be a superstar. He's
he's nice.